counting down now to first pitch in South Florida. It's the Braves and Marlins. Next. From the newest ballpark on the Major League landscape, there's a look inside Marlins Park in Miami. Opening day behind us, it's Game 2 of the regular season between the Atlanta Braves and the Miami Marlins. Hi again, folks. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this matchup of NL Eastern Division rivals. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's take a moment to look at our two starters here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
All right, Steve, thanks. We'll hear from EK momentarily, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the Atlanta Braves as skipper Freddie Gonzalez lines his guys up this way. They'll match it up against the big fella, as you see the numbers right there for the right-hander Matt Latos. And in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Eric Young Jr. will move towards the batter's box as we're just about set to get underway tonight. Trying to bunt his way on to open the ball game, but he misses it for strike one. EK, our home nine as they start play here tonight. They're coming off a good victory here in front of the home faithful on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to feel like you're playing catch-up one game into the season, so getting that win in front of the big crowd was a good, positive start to the season. Now they just need to carry that over into Game 2.
Now the 1-1 pitch. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Here comes the 2-1. And this will miss as well, so he's in danger of losing the leadoff man here tonight. It's 3-1 now. Now the 3-1 home. And that misses, ball 4. So not the start he was looking for tonight as he walks the leadoff hitter on 5 pitches.
Now he's got to take a deep breath out there on the mound right now. I mean, not only will he kick himself for walking the leadoff guy, but also he just walked the fastest guy in the building. I mean, that's definitely not what he wanted to do out there.
Nick Markakis will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does two things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
A look at Young, now the pitch. And this hits off the glove of Mathis as he can't hang on. And that's going to move that runner into scoring position now.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base, and he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's into scoring position now on the wild pitch.
So 1-1 now to Markakis. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2.
And you know, all you have to do is point back to yesterday's ball game. This was part of their downfall, hitting with runners in scoring position. They just couldn't sustain any kind of offense. So this would be a big boost if he could turn the tide a little bit here and come through big.
And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes, he did. It's ruled a strike. 2-2 now to Markakis. Now a swing by Markakis, and he launches this one high and deep to right field. And that one is out of here, planted into the right field bleachers. So a 2-run shot for Nick Markakis, and it's given Atlanta a 2-0 lead.
Well, you can hang part of the blame for this one on the leadoff walk, but I suppose you could also hang some of the blame on the fact that this pitch is right in his wheelhouse. He makes sure he doesn't miss it.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one.
And these guys already have 1 home run here in the inning, and now you get to the real power guys here. So you need to be careful.
Now here's the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
1-1. Come on, Drew, open your eyes.
The 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He just doesn't seem to have as good command out there in the first inning.
You're right about that. He has not looked comfortable at all so far, and sometimes you see that when you're pitching on the road, but rarely when you're in your own home ballpark.
Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. So the base is empty here with 1 away, and here's the powerful Johnny Gomes. Here's the first offering. He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1.
Yeah, those are the ones you like to start an at-bat, especially your first time up.
I agree. Give me a nice, easy one in the dirt that I can take so I can really get ahead in that count early.
Fastball at 94 miles an hour, and it's 1-1.
Well, that one's at 94, so the velocity's good right now.
1-1 pitch now to Gomes. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. Here comes a 1-2. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball flew it right by him, and there are 2 down.
I think he finally said to himself, all right, look, you've had your chances to hit that off-speed stuff, but now you're getting the fastball at 94. And that wound up finally doing the trick.
Into the box, A.J. Pierzynski. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here, no balls and a strike.
Let's go, Marlins.
Pitch on the way. Ball 1.
Yeah, looked like he hit the target. That's a tough pitch to lay off, but he made it pan out.
All right, guys, let's do it. Come on.
Here's the 1-1. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
And you know, as a hitter, you're seeing the ball so well when you can take a pitch like that and square it up and just hammer it right back up the middle.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0.
Well, he's really had to work hard here in this first inning. And you got to wonder, how much is that going to take out of him?
The 1-0 pitch. Fastball misses badly there, and he's behind 2-0.
And just watching him grimace as he gets the ball back, you can tell this lack of command starting to bug him out there.
Here's the 2-0. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way, and that will fall in front of Stanton. It's a base hit. And now third base coach Bo Porter's going to wave him on home. And the runner will score from first.
Just can't seem to get out of the inning here. Another run is in to score on the 2-out triple, and now there's even more pressure on the defense to keep this to just a 3-run inning.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Nothing going right for him early on. It almost looks like he's trying to aim everything, and it's just not happening so far.
3 runs already home here. Here's the 1-0. Chop foul right by home plate, and it's a ball and a strike. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
The 1-2. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground towards second. And a high throw, but he's able to keep anchored on the bag at first, and that ends the inning. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. Bottom of the first coming up from Miami. It's now 3-0 Atlanta. A look there at the starting lineup for the host Marlins. Alex Wood will be the guy called upon to slow down these bats, and I'd say his skipper would dearly love to get maybe 6 good innings out of him. Any less than that, and that bullpen could be in for some trouble. Now a quick look at how the Braves will align themselves behind him. And there's the familiar stride of Ichiro as he makes his way to the box to start the home half of inning number 1.
Left fielder, Ichiro Suzuki.
And he takes ball 1. EK, these Braves, as they take the field here tonight, they started the season out on the wrong foot, dropping one on the road on opening day.
Yeah, you don't want to dwell too much on one loss, and we know how long the road is ahead of them, but sure, they'd like to have that game back, no doubt about it. Nevertheless, all you can do is put it behind you and move on.
Now the 1-1 home to Ichiro. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here's the 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Here he comes on 2-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. With that, why don't we check out the scouting report for tonight's starter? As you see the pitches he'll rely on as the night moves forward. Donovan Solano digs in at the plate. here's the first pitch. And this ball's going to find the seats down the left field line. Foul, strike one. Here's the pitch. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
Well, that's a good location for the fastball there. That's what he'll need to do. Try to get the hitters to expand their zone. Get these guys reaching for stuff off the plate.
And now a pitch on the way. And he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. 1 out, nobody on. Here comes another 0-2. Taken the other way, but this should be routine out there in right field. And Markakis will tuck this one in for out number 2.
If you're going to go the other way with a pitch, you've got to be committed to it. You can't just have a lazy swing and pop the ball out to right field. That's not going to do you any good.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. Now here it comes. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now the pitch. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. You got to figure that that man right there would be more than happy to see this guy at the plate taking his swings with 2 out and nobody on all night long.
So would the guy on the mound.
Now the 1-2. Swinging a ball pretty well hit out towards left center. Young is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Miami down in order, still down 3-0. Alberto Callaspo will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday.
Second baseman, Alberto Callaspo.
First offering on the way. Second inning begins with a slider that misses here. It's 1-0. Here's a 1-0. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
You can bet he's a little rattled still from that first inning. He gave up a lot of solid contact that first time through the lineup.
Now Latos ready, the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. A pretty dangerous spot for that one.
I don't think it was by design. It's one thing to miss your spots out of the zone, but when you miss in the zone, especially up, that's when you tend to get hurt.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will be a foul ball as that evens things at 2-2. Here now the 2-2. And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 2-2 offering. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second.
The pitcher number 4, Alex Wood.
Alex Wood will stand in for the first time here. Now the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And the pitch. Oh, this is hit high and deep out to left. And he's going to make the play over toward his right, and there are 2 away now.
Now, once the sun goes down here, this place plays like a much different ballpark. Case in point right there. That ball had no carry whatsoever.
Eric Young Jr. will get a second shot now. He worked out a walk to open the ball game. First pitch coming. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get foul. 2 out, nobody on. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Playing 11.
Let's go!
Ready now on 1-1. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
That's not a sight you want to see this early as a starting pitcher. 40 pitches already.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 2-1 pitch. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Good at bat so far here with 2 away. You're going to go down in order. At least make that guy work for it. Got himself back into a fastball count now.
Now the 3-1. And this is heading for the seats and out of play to the left. Here's the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Full count offering on its way. And he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base.
And I may not know a whole lot about pitching, but what I do know is this is not the guy you want to be putting on base with a walk. That definitely puts the stolen base in order now with 2 away.
So we're runner at first here with 2 gone in the inning. And standing in, the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. First pitch coming. Ball 1. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your times to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. And here's a fastball that's nowhere near the zone. It's 2-0 now. Another 2-0 count here to begin an at-bat.
Once or twice is a pattern. More than that is a trend. And he's just not going to have much success if he keeps falling behind every hitter.
Hitters count 2-0. 3-0 now.
Is he worrying too much about that guy on first?
I think he might be. Guys worry so much about the stolen base, but they don't realize that a walk is 10 times worse.
Now the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
Here he comes on 3-1. And he drops a change in on him there, and that'll run it full 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
Come on, don't you walk in.
Payoff pitch coming. Now a check swing here, and no swing, says the home plate umpire. Not even an appeal. It's ball 4.
Now the pitching coach is going to come in and have a word with him. And in the second inning, once he makes sure he's okay physically, he'll be saying, hey, look, let's put all that's just happened behind us and focus on the task at hand.
Freddie Freeman will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. Now here's the first pitch. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Sooner or later, I think, you got to get somebody else in here who can throw a strike.
Yeah, I think the emphasis should be on sooner.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Comes set, now the pitch. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground towards short. Throw to first is going to be in time, and the Braves rally comes up short as that's out number 3. A couple of walks, but no damage. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Marcell Ozuna will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one.
Well, you got to figure that this guy's going to come out here free and easy here in the second. He's got a 3-run cushion already. No reason not to come right after these guys.
Now here's the pitch. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
And on 0-2, I'd be shocked to see another fastball in the strike zone.
Don't whip here.
The pitch. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. Tough ruling, but it's out number 1.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in Game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. And sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
Martin Prado now. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
Yeah, and coming right off of that strikeout, he's got to be thinking he should be ahead of this next guy. That's a tough way to fall behind.
The next pitch. Fouled back. One on the way. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. 1 out, nobody on. Here he comes on 2-1. And he goes and chops this one out towards second. Therefore, it is Callaspo on to Freeman at first, and there are 2 away now.
Batting center, first baseman, Jeff Baker.
Jeff Baker get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And here's the first pitch. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Two out, nobody on. 1-0 on the way. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, it's looking like this might be their best chance to get that first base runner out there. And really, this has been one of the few guys that's even been ahead in the count.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike. A 2-1 offering. This ball's grounded foul. Two. This is past the mound and into center field for a base hit.
And that'll break the string of 5 straight to start the night. They finally get their first base runner here with 2 outs in the second. Good to at least get something on this guy before he really settles into a groove out there.
Adeiny Echeverria will stride in now. He drove in his guy's lone run of the ball game yesterday afternoon. First pitch to him. First pitch of the AB is swung on and lifted in the air to straightaway center. Young will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 left for Miami. They trail it here 3-0. Johnny Gomes is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Now for Atlanta, left fielder, Johnny Gomes.
First pitch on the way. Latos back to work as he gets ahead of the first man to greet him here. 0-1.
And even though that is a strike, it's okay. These guys have been really patient at the plate. They've had a good game plan up there, and it's worked out for them so far.
Pitch on the way. 1-1.
We're playing 11.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. Now a ball hit high and deep out there to left center field. And a high bounce will take it over the outfield wall, and he kicks off the inning with a ground rule double.
Yeah, good start to the inning there. You could see him really turn on this pitch and drive at that time. It'll wind up hopping over the wall out there, but no matter. He was going to be in easily with 2 anyway.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in with a runner in scoring position already here following the ground rule double. Here's the first offering. And a ball 1-0.
1-0.
Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign.
Let's go, Marlins.
1-0. Not close. It's 2-0.
And you go back to the call on that very first pitch, how important that was. Now instead of a 1-1 count, you're at 2-0 with a really dangerous hitter up there.
Here comes the 2-0. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats, a foul ball. Ready with the 2-1. Lays off the changeup, and he's ahead in the count now, 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
The 3-1. And he misses there for ball 4. So runners are at first and second now with nobody out.
The batter, number 23, third baseman.
Chris Johnson will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game, as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First pitch coming. In there, 0-1.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the 3rd inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
He's ready now, the pitch. And that's a called strike at the letters. Though that looked high from here, it's 0-2 now. A lot of pitches up in the zone here early on.
And that's not the worst thing in the world at this place, but you've got to pick your spots.
Here's Latos now on 0-2.
That's a ball.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Still now on 1-2, you don't have to make the perfect pitch out there. The count is still well in your favor on the mound.
1-2. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Well, just the perfect 1-2 pitch there. They take him out of the zone with the slider, and he can't help himself.
In now is Andrelton Simmons. As with 1 away, he can't make contact on the first pitch. It's strike 1.
And you know, now all of a sudden after the strikeout, you give that guy on the mound at least a little bit of confidence that he definitely didn't have before.
He's set, now the pitch. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. Don't go anywhere. More Tuesday Night Baseball after this. Jeff Mathis makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Chef Mathis.
Now the first pitch. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Now here it comes. And there's ball 1.
1 ball. 1 strike.
Now the 1-1. On a hole now as he swings and misses at a pitch in the dirt, and it's 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes.
You know, I think you have to ask yourself, was he trying to throw a fastball for a strike right there? Or was he just trying to set me up for that changeup away?
The 2-2 coming. This one sinks low and a touch outside. It's a full count, 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
3-2, here it comes. Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. Matt Latos will step in now. Here's the first offering. Couldn't quite pull that swing back. He went around for strike 1. Now the pitch. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Here's Ichiro now. And here's a first pitch curveball that bounces on him there. It's ball 1.
And that's where, if I'm pitching, I just pour a fastball in there. You got to figure he'd be taking to give his pitcher a second or 2 to get himself together over in the dugout.
And he misses again, 2-0.
After the strikeout his first time around, I think he was able to use that first at-bat as a learning experience. Those have both been real good takes.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 2-0 to Ichiro. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 2-1 pitch. Swung on and lifted in the air to left. Gomes is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Marlins. They trail in this one 3-0. Alberto Callaspo will stand in now to get us going here in the 4th.
Second baseman, Alberto Callaspo.
Now here's the first pitch. Had him fooled there as this is lifted in the air out to left center and shallow. He dives. Did he catch that? He did. What a play there for the first out.
Just an outstanding play out there by the outfielder, and the guy who appreciates it more than anybody is the pitcher, because if that drops in, you're looking at some trouble.
Stepping in now, Alex Wood. As he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike one.
And I think now you're starting to get the sense that he's put that first inning behind him, and he looks a lot more comfortable out there now.
And now a pitch on the way. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1.
1-1.
Here comes the 1-1. And this is going to be fouled into the diamond level seats. Here comes the 1-2. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first two are retired here to begin inning number 4.
Now, he was really late on this one. I mean, really late. You can see where the baseball is by the time he gets the barrel through. I mean, it's darn near in the catcher's glove already. That tells me he was probably looking for something else.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. As he goes after the first pitch and lines one out toward right center. And that's a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Nick Markakis will try it again. He homered back in the first inning of this one. A look at Young. Now the pitch. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0.
Definitely a steal situation here. You know, when your leadoff guy gets on with 2 outs, I'd expect to see him go within the first few pitches.
The 1-0. And they pitch out here, but nothing's happening. Ball 2. Now Latos ready, the 2-0. Pitches a cold strike, the throw. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he is in there.
And if you ask me, I'm pretty sure he had second base stolen already. So this is a time where a catcher just maybe needs to take a step back, stick this one in his back pocket. But instead, he tries to put a little something more on that throw, and he winds up firing it right into center field.
Now the 2-1 to Markakis. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But this will wind up a foul ball. 2-2. Two now to Markakis. And this misses now as Latos runs the count full to 3-2.
That's a pitch you have to lay off right there. That tight slider busting down and out of the zone, all that can do is tie you up.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball hit to the left side, and this is going to wind up a souvenir. The payoff pitch one more time. A ball hit hard to the left side. And a base hit, and that'll get the run in from third.
This guy has certainly been a tough out so far. He follows up that home run from earlier with his 3rd RBI of the ballgame.
Freddie Freeman will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First offering on the way. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. No, you start to worry that maybe this already has the makings of a short outing.
And that's not what that man right there wants to hear. He'd hate to have to make a change this early, but he might have to.
1-0 pitch now. And wow, a very high strike, but a strike nonetheless, and it's 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take, because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
1-1 pitch on the way. And this is fouled back and out of play. 4 runs, 6 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. The right-hander deals on 1-2.
Nope.
And they come inside with the fastball, but it misses here, and it's back to 2-2. The 2-2.
Swing.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Another 2-2 offering, and this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
And even though that runs the count full, you'll at least get the benefit of giving that runner at first a head start here.
Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up. 3-2 pitch. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Well, now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And that'll be the end of the evening now for Matt Latos. So as he leaves, I would imagine these fans would not be much pleased with his performance here this evening, as he certainly was not sharp. Tom Kohler is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Johnny Gomes will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 4th. First pitch coming. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
He's ready. Now the pitch.
Ball.
And he misses with it. 1-1.
We're playing 11.
2 down, runners at first and second. 1-1 pitch now to Gomes.
We're playing
Helping him
12.
out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here comes a 1-2. Fouled back. He'll try again. 1-2. A little low. It's 2-2.
Come on, Blue.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard on the ground is short. On to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Braves will settle for just the 1. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins nothing. Donovan Solano will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Well, as we've seen so far, this isn't a team that's going to wait around too long to feel a pitcher out. They're an aggressive team all the way from top to bottom. And if that first pitch is anywhere close, most of these guys are going to take a hack at it.
Here we go.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Now the pitch. And this will find the seats behind the first base dugout. Here's the pitch. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Good changeup right there, down in the strike zone. Definitely the one they wanted to strike him out on, so that's a great job to lay off.
Come on now. Here we go, Miami.
The pitch. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, after getting ahead here 0-2, he nibbles for a couple pitches, and then finally just says, all right, I'm through with this. So he goes back to the fastball, just blows it right by him.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Now here's a fastball up that he sends in the air out to fairly deep center field. Young is back, and he'll get there to make the play for route number 2.
This is not normally the kind of swing you associate with a good hitter like this. I mean, he's caught reaching for a pitch that he really has no business swinging at. That becomes a very easy out.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. Oh, and excuse me, swing there as this is looped toward the right side. Freeman has got it, and the side is retired. Miami down in order. They trail here 4-0. A.J. Pierzynski will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th.
Catcher, A.J. Pierzynski.
Now here's the first pitch. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Change
that's
up
a
low,
ball.
2-0.
Two really close pitches to kick off this at-bat. Normally this guy would be all over him, but he's shown some discipline here with 2 good takes.
Two-0 count, the pitch. Down low, and the plot thickens here, 3-0.
Now that he's worked it to 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
Here it comes, the 3-0. And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
And that's what I'd call an intelligent at-bat. It's good knowledge of the strike zone, and more importantly, of how the home plate umpire calls a strike zone. He's got himself a leadoff walk.
Here's Chris Johnson now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1.
And that's what he needed to do after the 4-pitch walk. Come right back and get ahead versus the next guy.
From the belt, the pitch. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now.
And sometimes you just let a guy work his own way into trouble and then take advantage.
The 2-1 home. Runners off for second. And he'll offer it the 2-1 and send it in the air out to right. Therefore, it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, shortstop,
Andrelton Simmons will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Here's the first pitch to him. Runner goes for second. Now a swing and little pop-up here right behind home plate. Pause, now the pitch. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him. Runners on first with one down. The 1-1 home. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
Let's go, Marlins.
The 1-2. And this is going to find the crowd down the left field line. Count holds at 1-2.
Just foul.
Here's another 1-2. Now a swing and a fly ball. And that will end up a foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. And this one's in the dirt. But fortunately here, no advance. Here's the 2-2 home. Full count, 3-2. In danger now of a second walk out of the bullpen.
Not exactly providing relief. He's got to find it here somehow.
Three and two, here it is. And he's just going to make him throw as many pitches as he can as he fouls another one away, and it's still full at 3-2. Here's the full count offering. Swinging a shot back up the middle. Echeverria for one. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Back with more here on a Tuesday night after this. Martin Prado will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the fifth.
Third baseman, Martin
And here's the first pitch. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike one. Here it comes. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Pitch on the way. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Now here's the pitch. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last two pitches.
Come on, Marlins.
Now the 2-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. Throw on to Freeman is low, but Freddie able to dig it out. A nice play there. A little bit over halfway home tonight, bottom of the fifth, as we get a look at our line score to this point. And boy, just one hit for these guys, and they have not swung the bats well. That's putting it mildly. Jeff Baker will stand in. A base hit his first time around. First pitch coming. Now a half swing here as he wanted to pull it back, but he does so too late. It's strike one. No runs, just one hit, and one error so far for the Marlins. Now here's the pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Here's the 1-1. Very high, 2-1.
Well, one thing we've seen from this guy on the mound so far, when he makes bad pitches, They typically miss out of the strike zone. They don't miss in the zone where they can be crushed.
The 2-1. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Here he comes on 2-2. And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there, 2 away.
And you just get the sense that he's got it on cruise control out there now. Make it 9 in a row he's set down.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch to him. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
Here comes the 1-0. And 2-0 now as this misses below the knees.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch, something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
Now a bullet back up the middle, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out.
Yeah, and guys, there's a look at his line through the first few innings. Pretty dominant so far. Just the second hit he's allowed tonight, and the first one didn't wind up hurting him at all. So we'll see if he can get out of this inning as well.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and that'll bring forth Jeff Mathis, the catcher. He's set, now the pitch. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. Now the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a ball pulled foul into the lower level and left. Look into Pierzynski, the 1-1. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. A leap, but this is out of reach and off the wall. Around third and being waved on home. And they'll get back a run here as they're on the board. It's 4-1. And he will pull into third with an RBI triple. Christian Yelich will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
Go, Marlins.
Put them on to the board.
The 1-0 home. Look out. 2-0 now.
Boy, what a nice job so far of working himself into a hitter's count. Now he can go to work on maybe picking up that 2-out RBI out of the 9-hole.
Here comes the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Well, you get the sense that what they need is one big hit from anybody in the lineup. If they could get one, it could get them right back in this game because right now they just seem out of it.
Men on third with 2 down. Now the 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1.
Well, it looks like he's aiming the baseball now instead of just letting it go.
The 3-1 coming. Grounded foul toward the third base dugout. Now the 3-2 pitch. Fouled straight back. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. The next 3-2. Swing and a ground ball towards the hole. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. The Marlins get a run on the RBI double. Through 5 innings, it's now a 4-1 game. Aaron Crow is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Alberto Callaspo will step in to get things started for the Braves in their half of the 6th. And now the Marlins bullpen will swing into action as a lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
Corner paint right there, 97 miles an hour. What are you going to do with that?
And now a pitch on the way. Oh, he can't hold on there as he swings and misses on a pitch in the dirt, and he's down 0-2 now. And the pitch. He can't get him to bite this time. It's 1-2.
A good high fastball. Maybe something to try and change the eye level there. But now, I might anticipate another slider down in the zone. Maybe even in the dirt.
Here's the 1-2. And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Good hard slider that time. You'll see the 10-inch break on pitch track. That all adds up to a pretty good pitch.
Into the box now, Alex Wood, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. 6th inning, 4-1 is our score.
Let's go!
Now the pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
I'd say he's made a pretty good impression since coming on. 2 batters, 2 strikeouts to start the inning.
Eric Young Jr. will step in. Singled and came around to score his last time. Here's the first offering. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Let's go!
Now the pitch. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Man, you get flat out fly. I mean, once this thing got down, you figured if this is a fair ball, it's a base hit. That's almost too easy there.
Nick Markakis will stand in here, but before he does, let's take you back to the very first inning. This was a 2-run home run right out of the gate that really got these guys off to a fast start. First pitch on the way. Good downward action there, and it's 0-1. Maybe a spot to pitch out on 0-1.
Well, I think he wants to go, no doubt. Might not be too bad an idea.
From the belt, kicks and deals. 2 straight fastballs now as he powers ahead 0-2.
Yeah, maybe a little gun-shy there after swinging at that first fastball out of the zone. But now he's got himself in a pretty big hole up there, down 0-2.
He waits, now the pitch. And he misses there, 1-2. Now the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
Well, it looked like he had things in control to start him out. Now he's running from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last one wasn't even close.
Full count pitch on its way. And a good at-bat that time as he lays off for ball 4. And as a result, that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
And it looked like he was on his way to breezing through this half inning. But then a base hit, now a walk here with 2 away, and that's opened the door for these guys to maybe do some damage after all.
Freddie Freeman will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. First pitch coming. And a slider just about gets away from him there as it runs in a bit too close for comfort.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
Here's the 1-0. Swing, hard hit ball to second. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. 2 left for Atlanta as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Ichiro Suzuki will stand in to lead things off as the top of this batting order really hasn't been much of a factor so far.
Yeah, between the top 3 guys in this lineup, no hits between them. And you got to figure you're not going to win too many games when that's the case.
Now some action in the Braves bullpen as they'll stand up a right-hander to get loose. Third baseman in tight protecting the bunt the first pitch. Took a little off and it's in for a called strike 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2. Here it comes. This is offered at in the dirt for strike 3. Just needs to make that easy throw to first. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Oh, this one could have been trouble. But that's a nice play behind the plate to clear himself of the runner and then make a good throw on to first base to get the putout.
In now, Donovan Solano. As he'll take a look at ball 1.
1-0.
On the way. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. Now the 1-1 pitch. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. The 1-2 with 1 away. And here's a changeup in there for a called third strike, and that's the 2nd out of the inning.
And you know, he really doesn't have to throw that changeup all that much for it to be an effective pitch. You can see what his breakdown is so far.
Giancarlo Stanton will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Here's the first offering. Knuckle curve breaks outside for ball 1.
Well, you know, if there's anybody in this lineup capable of getting a rally started, this is the guy right here.
The 1-0 pitch. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Now the 2-0. Up and in. Big danger now. It's 3-0.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Now the 3-0 offering. And he finally gets this one over for strike one.
Not turned loose there. I thought that he might be swinging with 2 away, but apparently not.
Two out, nobody on. Here he comes, 3-1. And a drive out to deep right center field. But that'll be off the wall in right center. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
Oh, you've got to respect the opposite field power when this guy comes to the plate. His arms are just so strong. And watch him right here. It looks like he's basically just flipping this one the other way, but he's got plenty of height on it, and it darn near gets out of here.
Here's Marcelo Zuna. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
Here's a 1-0. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Two out here and a runner at second. The 1-1. And a ball popped foul to the right side, out of play. One, two. And here's a pitch inside, and that got him.
And this might be just what the crowd needs to get off their hands a little bit. Last thing you want to do on the mound is hit a guy and have the crowd come to life against him.
Martin Prado will stride forward now. He's bounced out a couple of times already here in the ball game.
Let's go, Pitt!
Now the first pitch. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
The 1-0. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
Here's the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
A 2-out hit here would be nice, but a 2-out walk wouldn't be the worst thing in the world either.
Two, 1. And this is hit hard on the ground towards short. And he'll go the short way to retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Welcome back to South Florida. 7th inning straight ahead with the Braves leading this one, but before we get it started, let's take a look there at the game summary to this point. A.J. Ramos is on the pitch now as he'll take over to start inning number 7. Johnny Gomes will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Left fielder, Johnny Gomes.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. The 1-0 now to Gomes. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Here's the 2-0 pitch. Swing and a miss on the heater, and it's 2-1.
Straight paint at 94 miles an hour. Not a lot of movement there, but it's right on a dime.
Ready on 2-1. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1. One thing that man right there will not tolerate, leadoff walks.
Especially right out of the bullpen. This might be a quick outing if that happens.
The 3-1 pitch. And a good take there as they'll have a leadoff man aboard to start the 7th. It's ball 4.
Yeah, that one hurts. He might be in just to face this one guy, so to come right in and put him on base, that doesn't help the cause at all.
A.J. Pierzynski will stand in. Base on balls his last time. First offering on the way. Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball 1.
Well, not really how you want to start the next guy after a walk. That pitch isn't even close.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. Here's the 1-0. Fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Pierzynski waiting now, the 1-1. And he takes a big swing here, but this winds up a little tapper to the left of the mound. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Well, not exactly what he wanted to do right here, I'm sure, but with the runner moving, no shot at second base to get him, so they're going to move a guy into scoring position here with just 1 away.
Here's Chris Johnson now, as he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1.
You know, it's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike 1. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Comes set, now the pitch. In the dirt here, but fortunately here, no advance. Comes set, now the pitch. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. And no, he can't make the play. The right-hander deals on 1 and 2. Off the plate that time and a little high. It's even at 2 and 2.
Whoa, that one definitely took off on him right there. He's lucky that thing didn't go all the way to the backstop.
We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. Here comes a 2-2. And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
Oh, and that's a good pitch right there. That's just a hard-breaking slider down and away. And you get the hitter to be enticed by that pitch when it's about halfway there. That was looking like it was going to be a fastball on the outer half. Then it just flat disappears on you, and you're left wondering, what happened?
Andrelton Simmons will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Now here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. From the stretch. Outside for a ball, 1-1. The 1-1. Big breaking ball and a beauty that time, 1-2.
And now here, 1-2. This is where you need your best pitch. You've got to strand that runner out there at second base and keep the deficit just at 3.
Here comes the 1-2. Line drive caught by Echeverria. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. Braves strand 1, but they lead it 4-1. Jeff Baker will stand in now. He's singled and struck out in 2 trips. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. First pitch coming. Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. And therefore it is Markakis, and that's your first out.
This isn't always the way you want to play it here. I mean, it's late in the game. Your guys are losing. It wouldn't be such a bad idea to take a pitch or 2. Instead, he chases after the very first pitch, and it's an easy out.
Adeiny Echeverria will come forward now. He has flied out and singled so far. Now the first pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. And he is going to reach. It's a base hit.
A pretty good swing there. You'll watch. Head stays down, ball gets deep in the zone, and he lets those hands lead the way, and he drives it to right field. That's as good an approach as you're going to see.
Into the box, Jeff Mathis, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. The next pitch. And that's high and away, and the count goes to 2-0.
I think he's going out there right now just to remind his guy, hey, this is the number 8 hitter up there. No reason to work the edges. You just come right after him.
Get the runner to second.
Runner at first here, 1 man out. The 2-0. Too tight with that one. 3-0.
And a good job here of making him throw a lot of pitches. I mean, he probably doesn't have a whole lot left in the tank, so the more you make him work, the better your chances of getting a mistake.
The 3-0. And a good comeback there. It's 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
Runners on first with 1 down. Here comes the 3-1. And this is sliced foul into the stands in right, out of play. Now the payoff pitch home. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll find a way to dodge the shrapnel out there to make the play for out number 2.
The key here as a first baseman, you've got to be able to stay focused on the baseball, which is easy for me to say. I don't have half a bat heading my way, but that's a nice job down there to take this one in.
D. Gordon will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And that's in there for strike one. EK, the starter, creeping up on 100 pitches now, but that number alone doesn't appear to be affecting him too much at all.
Yeah, he still looks sharp. Still, with the way that teams handle pitchers nowadays, I don't think he'll wind up going much further.
Has a look, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Next pitch will be number 100 for him now through 6 2/3. Two out with the man at first. Here's the 1-1 pitch. That nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Now the 2-1 pitch. And this is hit well towards the hole. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him.
Up next for the Marlins, left fielder,
Ichiro Suzuki will dig in now, and he'll do so representing the tying run.
Yeah, and you're not too worried about this guy jumping the yard on you here and tying the ball game. But if he does find a way to get on base, things get a whole lot more interesting.
Now here's the first pitch. And Ichiro, normally an opposite field hitter, but this time he pulls the ball well foul into the seats in right. Pause, now the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
You're running out of chances here. It's the 7th inning. You can't let this rally go to waste.
He's ready now. The pitch in the air to straightaway center field. Young is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Marlins strand a pair. They trail it 4-1. Brian Morris will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. Alberto Callaspo will stand in, called out on strikes his last time.
second baseman, Alberto Callaspo.
This for the second baseman, Solano. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And a look there at the starter comparison, telling the story of the ball game. One guy still going and pitching well. The other one long since departed for the showers. Jace Peterson will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Number 4, Jace Peterson.
And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. 1-0 on the way. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Ready now on 1-1. Now the 1-1 is hit sharply back up the middle, and it's going to get on into center. It's a base hit.
A good job here. Stays inside the ball well, doesn't roll over, and just shoots this ball right back up the middle.
Mike Dunn will get the call here as he'll take over with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Mike Dunn.
Here's Eric Young Jr. now. Now about a 58-foot breaking pitch that he wisely lays off here. The 1-0. Now a swing and a miss, and I don't think he was expecting a pitch inside. It's 1-1.
Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away. Good performance thus far by the visiting Braves. They lead this one in the 8th as you get a look at our line score thus far. So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and standing in the powerful right fielder, Nick Markakis. Here's the first pitch to him. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1.
That's such a good pitch to get ahead. Lefty on lefty. It's a big looping curveball. Makes it very difficult for the hitter to try and time what's coming next.
From the belt, kicks and deals. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate with the fastball as he backs him off a bit.
I'll say this. He wasn't going to get his arms extended on that one.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Yeah, that finds his zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
He's set, now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground to short. And Markakis has got himself a base hit.
Oh, and it makes such a difference when that pitch is up a little bit. It's not a bad pitch, really. It's on the outside corner, but that slider so much easier to handle when it's belt high or higher, and he's able to just hit it hard the other way.
Here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. Now a swing and a hard-hit grounder. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Good work there from the Miami bullpen. Not too many more shots left. Home half of the 8th coming up. It's the Braves 4 and the Marlins 1.
Your attention, please.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll turn it over to the former number 4 overall pick back in 1997, right-hander Jason Grilli. Donovan Solano will get us started here for Miami, and he'll have backup in the form of Giancarlo Stanton waiting on deck. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First pitch is a changeup for a called strike.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's the pitch. And he lays off for ball 1. One on the way. Fouled straight back. Here comes a 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here now the 2-2.
That's a foul ball.
Out of play.
Let's do it. Base hit.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a high pop-up. Could be tough back behind third. Johnson will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. 1 gone.
That's telling of how they've swung the bat. This has just been a punchless offense. The missed pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Giancarlo Stanton will dig in. He doubled his last time. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And here's the first pitch.
Starts him out with a slider for a strike.
And time's getting short here. You don't want to have to face that closer in the 9th inning needing 3 runs. They need to cut that gap down somehow.
Pitch on the way. And that misses 1-1.
All right, now you've just seen 2 straight breaking pitches miss away. So as a hitter, you're going to eliminate that pitch. No way does he throw it a 3rd time.
Here comes the 1-1. Right back to the outside part of the plate, but that misses as well. It's 2-1. Nothing inside here, at least not to start the at-bat, and I imagine that's by design.
Yeah, they'll give him right field. They just don't want him to turn on something.
Here it comes, 2-1. Fouled off into the seats behind first. Here's the 2-2 offering. Full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes. What's the call here?
I still don't think I throw him a strike. There's a good chance that he's going to be chasing something, expand the zone, so you make him show you that he can hold back.
Crowd gets up for the 3-2. No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Marcell Ozuna will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
First pitch coming. And that's high for a ball, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Now the 1-1. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. The 1-2. Tried to shoot the corner and he missed it, 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. Turned out to be a good take.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Won't commit on the slider. Good patience, and it's full, 3-2.
Now the question, do you send the guy on 3 and 2 with 1 out? You figure you're going to get something around the plate.
Full count pitch on its way. Fouled back. Another payoff pitch. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the payoff pitch. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center, but this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the 2nd out.
And that's one of those plays where you might need to reinforce the laces on your glove after this inning ends. This is a fastball, and it is hammered. I mean smoked. But he ends up with nothing, and his average is going to go down.
Martin Prado now, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball one. Eighth inning, 4-1 is our score. Now the 1-0. And that looked like it caught him squarely in the arm. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. Marlins leave one, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. Johnny Gomes will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Number 7, Johnny Gomes.
Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball one. 1-0 pitch now. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. 1-1 pitch now to Gomes. Now a swing and a fly ball. Oh, and he misses it. Here's the 1-2. And a fastball. Tough take there, but it's even back at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Well, that's an opportunity wasted on the mound there. A hitter's got to be defensive on 2-2, but that was so far outside, he didn't even have to worry about chasing it.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. Now a ball hit sharply down the line at third. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner.
Yeah, this might have caught a little too much of the inside part of the plate. I think he wants us in a little tighter, but didn't get it in all the way, and it winds up costing him.
Standing in now, A.J. Pierzynski, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
He waits, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. From the stretch. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Step on the bag for one. On to first, a double play.
This is a nice play up the middle. You can see this ball takes the shortstop right to the bag, so he'll just step on second and fire on to first for the double play.
Chris Johnson will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the third of the game so far. It's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
And the pitch. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0 pitch. Hard hit towards center. Ozuna is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Braves go down quietly as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Craig Kimbrell is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 46, Craig Kimbrell.
Jeff Baker will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
Bottom of the ninth, first baseman, Jeff Baker.
And this is taken outside for ball 1.
Ball, no strike.
Here comes the 1-0. Now he lifts a high pop-up, drifting into foul territory on the right side. And that's going to land foul. The 1-1 home. A little bit outside. 2-1.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Here comes the 2-1. A swing and a miss there, 2-2.
You want to talk about a live arm? This guy's got one all right.
The 2-2 coming. And they tie him up in proverbial knots there as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out, number 1.
Adeiny Echeverria will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. First pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Come on, let's get a hit.
And now a pitch on the way. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Now here's the pitch. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you get a good sense of his value to this ball club watching this. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts, and now they're an out away from wrapping this thing up.
Stepping in now, Jeff Mathis, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0 home. And he'll just watch that knuckle curve, 1-1.
These guys would like to at least get someone on base here in this bottom of the ninth. Got to make them sweat a little.
All right.
1-1 pitch on the way. And that's swung on and fouled straight back.
You can do it.
Now the 1-2. 2-2 now with 2 out here in the ninth. The 2-2. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
one more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. And guys, little doubt that the big bat here tonight belonged to this gentleman right here. Nick Markakis. Can't ask for much more. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, no question he was a tough out up there. You see the 3 hits, including a home run. Without him in the lineup, I think this might have been a different story.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Braves are winners here, 4-1. Good night from Miami.